Okay, so this is a quick video for my LQ class where we are studying parabolas. And a typical homework question looks like this. Y equals, it could be written in a lot of different ways, but let's just do x squared plus 2x minus 4. So two parts to this. One is you make an XY chart. A lot of times we've even got an XY chart all sitting there ready for you. And then you put in numbers for x like -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. And then we see what points develop. All right, so as I put in -2 here, I'm going to put it in here and here. And I'll have -2 squared for this part, and that makes 4. 2 times -2 makes -4. And 4 and -4 makes 0. Minus 4 makes -4. All right, next I'm going to put in -1. -1 squared is 1. 2 times -1 makes -2. 1 plus the -2 makes -1. Minus the 4 makes -5. Now I'm going to put in the 0. When I put in 0, 0 squared plus 2 times 0 is 0. Minus 4 is -4. Now I'm going to put in the +1. +1. 1 squared is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. That makes 3. 3 minus 4 makes -1. And now I'm going to put in the +2. If I put in +2 here, I get 2 squared is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 makes 8. 8 minus 4 makes +4. All right, now I'm going to graph these points and see if we can find anything wrong. Here's -2 and -4 will be graphed right there. Next, -1 goes with -5, and that's down here. Next, 0 goes with -4, and that's right here. Again, 1 goes with -1, and that's right here. And 2 goes with +4, and that's right there. Now, if I were to want to make more points, I can tell just by looking at this little pattern here of my parabola, makes kind of a U shape, that it's going to go up this other way, and it would have some more points on the way. Like, for instance, I can tell that that would be one of the points, because if I just look at the symmetry here of going up and over, I can see that's where the next point would be. Well, I can tell that for sure by sticking in -3 and seeing what I get. If I put in a -3, -3 squared would make 9. 2 times -3 makes -6. Put them together, that was +3 minus the 4 makes -1. So -3 goes with -1. And look at that, I predicted it would be there, and it was. Okay, so the only other thing is terminology. They will ask, what was the y-intercept? The y-intercept is right there. It's where it touched the y-axis. This whole thing's called the y-axis, and it touched it right there. So the y-intercept was -4. The x-intercepts, well, I can't tell exactly where this one hit. So on those types of questions, we would have shifted this parabola up a little bit, and then so that these spots right here, that spot and that spot, would have both hit if I just shifted the whole thing up 1. So if this had been -3 instead of -4 at the end of this equation, it would have had perfect x-intercepts. The x-intercepts run along here. So this one isn't a great example for that because you can't tell where it's touching. But then we also want to know the vertex. The vertex is this very bottom point, the lowest point on it. So in this case, the -1, -5 was the vertex. All right. So there's the terminology and a little bit of how you graph these. Our quiz on this is planned right now for tomorrow. That's all I have for you for today.